Hello and welcome to daily news analysis of the Indian Express and the Hindu. So in this video, we will look at news items and editorials that are relevant from our exam point of view. And then in the end, we will look at MCQs framed based on today's newspapers. So let's get started. Now, before moving forward, set 7 of this highly recommended MCQ video series is already out, where questions are framed covering your entire syllabus, including current affairs and PYQs. So please go and watch it. Definitely it will give a boost to your prelims preparation. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, then please subscribe it, as I'll be uploading more daily current affair videos as well as MCQs for your prelims 2023. So let's get started. Now the first news item is Tamil Nadu blast accused planned suicide attacks, says NIA, that is National Investigating Agencies. Now, NIA had said that the suspect who was killed in Coimbatore bomb blast was planning to attack on religious symbols and monuments of particular religious faith. So these details came out by investigation done by NIA. So let us see few facts about NIA from prelims point of view. So NIA is a counter-terrorism law enforcement agency in India. It is topmost agency which was formed after 26/11 Mumbai blast. So it was formed in 2008 under NIA Act. It is a statutory body which oversees the anti-terrorism related operations. So its headquarters is located in New Delhi, and it does not require special permission from states while investigating crimes related to terrorism. And it has been given permission from Ministry of Home Affairs. So keep these facts in mind. Now moving forward, currently COP27 is ongoing in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, where India insists on higher global climate finance target by 2024. So India is asking on behalf of developing countries that the climate finance that is currently placed at nearly $100 billion per year is not sufficient to combat climate change and to adopt practices which are climate friendly. So in this regard, government of India has suggested that the money that should be given by developed countries should be in trillions of dollars and not in billions of dollars. And even that 100 billion per year that was proposed under COP 15 in 2009 is not delivered yet. So in that regard also developed countries have failed. So currently developing countries are demanding to adopt a new climate finance target that is known as New Collective Quantified Goal on Climate Finance, NCQZ. And all developing countries are moving forward to adopt this target so that the steps can be taken to curb the climate change and to halt the global temperature rise at 1.5 degrees centigrade as compared to pre-industrial levels. Now this news item is also related to greenhouse gas emissions, where it says that with CO2 emissions likely to rise, 1.5 degrees centigrade target gets tougher, find reports. So in the ongoing COP27, the reports have been released related to CO2 emissions, and it has said that there is a chance that at least 50% probability that 1.5 degrees Celsius temperature target would be exceeded in next 9 years. So this report is saying that 50% probability that this 1.5 degree rise will be in next 9 years. So if steps are not being taken aggressively in this regard, then the temperature hold would be very difficult. In fact, another report that came before 2 months by WMO, World Meteorological Organization, it says that there is a 50% probability that 1.5 degrees Celsius target would be achieved in 5 years, not even 9 years. So all reports are indicating that the current rate of greenhouse gas emission reduction is not enough, and all countries needs to work together to halt the climate change, else the temperature will rise above 1.5 degrees centigrade in 5 to 10 years. Now this next news item pertains to space, that ISRO's cryogenic engine indigenously developed for LMV3 passes hot test. So this cryogenic engine, which is for launch vehicle Mark 3, has successfully passed the test to be used in launch vehicle technology. Now let us understand about cryogenic engine and what are their uses. So cryogenic engine is the last stage of space launch vehicles. Basically, cryogenic means production and behavior of materials at extremely low temperatures, even minus 150 degrees centigrade. And why they are important? Because they have more force with each kilogram as compared to solid and liquid fuel. And that is why countries are moving forward with cryogenic fuel. Now it is very difficult to make it into practice, and that is why it is a progressive step in this direction. Now what does it contain? So cryogenic engine contains liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen, which are stored at very low temperature at minus 183 degree and minus 253 degree respectively. So it requires a precise technology and sophisticated methods to store at such lower temperatures. Now if we talk about satellite launch vehicles, then India have two major type of satellite launch vehicle, that is polar satellite launch vehicle and geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle. So polar satellite launch vehicle consists of 4 stages, which are solid, liquid. First stage, second, third, and fourth stage. There is no cryogenic stage in this. Whereas geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle consists of 3 stages. First is solid, second is liquid, and third is gaseous or cryogenic stage. So these are more efficient and carry more weight as compared to polar satellite launch vehicles. So keep these facts in mind from prelims point of view. Now moving forward, this editorial pertains to mishandling of central agencies such as Enforcement Directorate. So recently, the special court has granted bail to a political leader in charges of money laundering and has termed the arrest not only as illegal, but has said that there was no reason at all to arrest the said political leader. So in this editorial, it says that the misuse of agencies is a truth, and court has also remarked that. And there has been disproportionate targeting of the political leaders. So basically, these agencies, central agencies, they are used for vested interest. Further, this editorial says that the court noted that Enforcement Directorate work at a great speed when it comes to arrest, but proceeds with trial at a snail's pace. Means arresting of the accused is done at a very fast pace, but when it comes to filing charge sheet or moving forward in the case, that's where ED becomes very slow. And this is also known from the fact that the conviction rate under Prevention of Money Laundering Act, which is enforced by Enforcement Directorate, is very low, and that is why there may be some reality in it. So it says that the central agencies must reflect on the manner in which they are being used, so that the real purpose for which they are being formed should be served and not the political interests. So let us see a few facts about Enforcement Directorate. So Enforcement Directorate is an agency which investigate offences of money laundering. It is under Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance. It is a non-statutory body. So keep these facts in mind. Now moving forward, there is an ongoing United Nations Human Rights Council session that is ongoing on, in which our India's Solicitor General of India is participating, where the matters of hate crimes, religious persecution, etc. are being discussed. So in this regard, let us see few facts about UNHRC with prelims point of view. So UNHRC is an intergovernmental body within United Nations. So it was created by UNGA in 2006. Why in 2006? Because it replaced the former United Nations Commission on Human Rights, which was not functioning up to mark. So there were changes made in its structure, and finally UNHRC was created in 2006. Its headquarters is located in Geneva, Switzerland, and it consists of 47 United Nations members, which are elected by UNGA, that is United Nations General Assembly, for a period of 3 years. And if a country served a term, 2 terms consecutively, then it is not eligible for immediate elections. Now, moving forward, this news is Prime Minister to leave for Bali G20 summit on Monday. So 2022 G20 summit is going to be held in Bali, Indonesia, and India will host 2023 G20 summit for the first time. Sorry. So if we talk about G20, it consists of 9 member countries plus European Union, which was formed in 1999 after Asian economic crisis. So more facts about G20 are discussed by me in previous videos, so you can go and watch it out. News item of the day is rock stars Freddie Elton kills again. Why this is good news? So recently the cheetahs that were imported from Namibia to India in Kuno Palpur's National Park, that is located in Madhya Pradesh, have made their prey. And so it is a good sign as they are adapting to the Indian conditions as well. So let us see a few facts about African cheetahs. So African cheetahs have IUCN status of vulnerable. Further, there is another category of cheetahs, that is Asiatic cheetahs. They are critically endangered species under IUCN and currently only found in Iran. Earlier, they used to found in India as well, but given the huge scale of poaching and hunting, they were extincted from India. So that's all for news item. Now let us move to MCQ part. So the first question is, which are correct statements about NIA, that is National Investigation Agency? Statement 1, NIA was formed in 1984 after the assassination of Indira Gandhi. Statement 2, its headquarters is located in Mumbai, India. And these are your options. Now you can pause this video for 5 to 10 seconds, try to attempt this question and then listen to the explanation part. So as you discussed that NIA was formed in 2008 after Mumbai attacks, and not after assassination of the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1984. So this is wrong, and its headquarters is located in Delhi and not in Mumbai. So both are wrong. So none. D is your answer. Moving forward, question 2. Which are correct statements about Enforcement Directorate? Statement 1, it is non-statutory body. Statement 2, it comes under Ministry of Finance. And these are your options. So as we have discussed that Enforcement Directorate is not a statutory body. Rather, it is an investigative agency that works under Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance. So both statements are correct. So C is right answer. Now moving forward, question 3, which are correct statements about satellite launch vehicles? Statement 1, PSLV consists of 3 stages, namely solid, liquid and cryogenic. Statement 2, GSLV consists of 4 stages, that is solid, liquid, solid, liquid. Your options are 1 only, 2 only, both and none. So as we have discussed that polar satellite launch vehicle is consist of 4 stages, whereas geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle consists of 3 stages. So I have interchanged these options. So D is right answer. Moving forward, question 4, which are correct statements about UNHRC? Statement 1, it is one of 6 organs of United Nations. Statement 2, members of council serve for a period of 3 years. So as you discussed that UNHRC is one of 6 organs of United Nations, so 1 is correct, and their members serve for a period of 3 years. So both statements are true. C is right answer. Last question of the day is emission gap report released by UNEP, World Meteorological Organization, UNFCCC, WHO. So emission gap report is released by United Nations Environment Program, that is UNEP. It is very famous report regarding giving various information about climate change, temperature rise, greenhouse gases, etc. So A is right answer. So that's all for today. If you like this video, then subscribe to the channel. Also, if you find any suggestions, then please do suggest in the comments below. Thank you.